Welcome back to the channel, folks, for a new video. Today we're going to have a go at taking the wheels off, and I'm going to sand back these awful looking drums and calipers, ready for paint. Get rid of that red, slowly deleting it, and that's the mission. So on we go. Here we go. I got sick of trying to do this on the car, so I've whipped it off. I'm going to carry on sanding it now all the way around, get all the red off of it so we can clean it back ready for paint. There we go, cleaned her up, got all that red off it as best I can. There's some of it that will never come off, but looking a lot cleaner now, so we can get that cleaned up with some brake cleaner ready for paint. Much better. First coat going on. Really not the yellow that I purchased. It was supposed to be a luminous yellow. When I looked on the listing, it said sulphur yellow. Sure enough, it's sulphur yellow. I can't find a luminous yellow anywhere. Otherwise I may think about changing it. I'll have another look at some stage, but might end up being stuck with this colour. I don't know, might end up changing it at some stage, but it still looks a lot better than those red ones, and it certainly looks a lot better because it's not pitted and rusty as hell. So we've done a really good job regardless of whether we're going to keep this or not. But let's see what it looks like when it's finally finished. But for now, that's where we are. So, not as happy as with it as I would have been if it would have been the luminous yellow, like this shocking yellow. It'll have to do for now. We'll live with it. I mean, this car's not going to get driven that much, so I've even got the idea that maybe I could just spray paint over that with a luminous yellow paint, because these brakes, let's face it, they're not going to get hot that much. Obviously the front brakes may get a little bit hotter, but again, not driving it that much, so it might survive. Might see if I can find a high temperature luminous paint just to spray paint it on with, once we've put a coat of yellow on it. Let's just see, let's see what it looks like. But least of my worries for now. I just thought I'd try and get them tidied up because they were vile, they were pitted and rusty and everything else. They do look a lot better, so pleased with that effort. We'll see what it looks like when the wheels are back on. I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. I think it looks a hell of a lot better than the red. That's that side. Let's have a look at the other side. Horrible, pitted, mucky, crappy, faded red. Look at it. I think, personally, depends if you like red or not, I suppose. I don't mind it, but I just think it looks better suited to that car. So here we are, the other side, hubs off. Bit of grinding. That's my son grinding away at it, and then we can get it all painted up. There we go, number 2 done. It's got nice 2 new yellow hubs. They're the next job. Probably not going to take them off fully, but we'll give them a damn good clean and good going over as best we can with a wire brush or something, brake cleaner, and then paint over them with yellow. Just whip this the top of the camshaft cover off. I'm going to send it away to be powder coated. I think we might just whip this top hat cover off as well, power cap cover, whatever you want to call it. So that's the next thing we'll whip off. There's the one we've just taken off. I'm just going to cover it over with a bin bag, stop anything getting in there. We'll stuff these hoses up just to make sure that nothing climbs in those also. But yeah, there we go, a little bit of progress. That's it, the engine cover's gone off for paint, well, for shot blasting and powder coating. Got this sat in the car with me, absolute bomb site. I'm taking all this stuff out from when we were at the show the other day. This car constantly throws curveballs at me. That suddenly stopped working. I've had it apart. Doesn't look like there's anything amiss inside. Cable's all still connected. Whatever. I'm just not interested at the moment. So yes, you know, next task on the agenda: get the engine back together, finish that door card there, and then I didn't really want to have to unload this car again off the trailer. It's sat on here currently, ready to go to the show at max power. Really, I suppose I should have, you know, thought about painting the two calipers at the front before it goes. I guess I've just got to see what time we've got before, you know, the show. There's a lot going on in the next couple of weekends, my kids' birthdays, things like that. So don't have a lot of time to, you know, do a lot on the car. I'm in no major rush. It doesn't matter if the calipers are painted yellow or they're red for the show. The car will be there to show what it's all about currently, not, you know, not complete. It's far from it. So, you know, people can sort of see that the progress that's been made in the flesh, and then, you know, as time goes on, it will be done and it will all be together as it should be. Anyway, thanks very much for watching once again. Bit of a short one this time, until we get the engine cover back. And, you know, you can't really see any progress with that. You can see it's come off. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit me up with any comments you've got. Any suggestions, as always. You know, people come up with some great things. I get a lot of messages through Instagram and whatnot. People go, have you tried this? You know, what about this for parts? Things like that. So it's good to build up a network of people that, you know, obviously have got some great contacts. At the moment, I was trying to get some roof rails ready for me to be able to collect at the reunion show. Sadly, the chap hasn't got any. I've got to try and shop around and see if I can find some roof rails, because that's going to be obviously what goes on into the winter after the Max Power show. Yeah, but you know, I've got plenty of time to look for them. It's just difficult to get them down onto the Isle of Wight. You know, obviously living on the mainland, you know, you can obviously, you know, find somebody on Facebook Marketplace, someone or on eBay that's breaking a Corsa, so you can go and collect those bits. Living down here, you've got to get a ferry every time you want to go and collect something. So, you know, it's great to do it, you know, when you've got a show on, so you can either pick them up on the way back, or, you know, get one of your mates that lives local, you know, to sort of go and pick them up from someone and drop them at the show. But, you know, we'll work it out, I'm sure. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and this car's got a lot to be done on it. And a lot of people have helped me out, so everybody that has helped me out with this car so far to date, you know, thanks very much. It's really appreciated, and we're doing it together and bringing back some nostalgia for a lot of people. Anyway, onwards. Thanks very much for watching, and see you on the next one.